So today is my off day and I'm gonna take you on a hike that I think is pretty cool. I don't have a lot of time, but let's see if I can get to the top. Also, look at the view. It's gorgeous. Let's get hiking. All right, we made it similar up to the last hike. See? There's this little log. I'm gonna try here. Let's keep going. Gate number 1. See how many there are on this one. I'm about a mile in. I decided I haven't really eaten lunch and I should probably drink and eat something. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a granola bar. This back. I also grabbed an apple to eat while I walk. I'm gonna eat this while I walk. Got chocolate on the bottom. Very tasty. All right, so I've been walking on this pretty open path for a while, but now we're gonna up that. It's getting quite steep. Let's see how far I make it. I'm hoping to get at least above the tree line. If I can get there, I think I'll be happy. Let's go. Now all these trails are marked with these signs so you know where you're going. Kind of like in the US, you have like trail markers. But here, I found, even in Italy, these are the trail markers you're looking for. Let me get over here. It's an Austrian flag. I don't really understand because we're in Italy. Maybe it's because all the trail systems are connected and we're so close to Austria that it's a part of their trail system. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I hear cows. I hear cowbells and I think a cow just moved. They don't sound super far either. I'm trying to pace myself because I have 5 days on snow after this, which is why I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way to the top. But I've already gone about 860 feet up, about 1.25 miles. Let's see what I find. Maybe I can get close to some cute cows or something. But it's so peaceful out here. I mean, look at this view. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Okay, it sounds like the cows are up. Let's go find some cows. Okay, I think I found some cows up here. One is staring at me, but I want to show you first what I found. Looks like it's this little shelter built into the hillside. It does have one of the markers on it. Let's see what's around this side. These are the first black and white cows that I have seen out here. Like at home, back in Wisconsin, obviously with dairy, you see black and white cows all the time, but not out here. It's mostly these like Swiss cows with super cute fuzzy ears, but there's some black and white cows and they are all staring at me. All right, let's see if they'll let me get close. Hey guys. Hi. Hello. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. I don't think they're gonna let me get close. Here's my favorite black and white guy. What better place for a cow pasture? All right, let's get out of here. I'm walking around, it's okay. There's this like water trough. This is how the cows drink. Now we're gonna keep going. It's apple picking season here in Europe. So on our way up here, when we were driving into the mountains to get to the valley here. There's lots of apple pickers and apple trees everywhere. The trees look very different than back at home. They're smaller, grown, there's a lot more of them. But yeah, this time of year, apples are really good here. I have to be really careful on this hike to not step on cow landmines. They are everywhere. And there's like footprints in them, which means other people have stepped in them. So my goal is to not do that. Some cow tracks. Found another little house. Let's go check it out. Falling apart. Looks like it still might be used. Maybe for hunting or something. Anyways, nice little break. Let's keep going and see what we can find. All right, so I've hiked about 2 miles, about 1,500 vertical feet. New goal is to try to get above this tree line, not go all the way up. Again, I gotta snowboard the next 5 days. So we'll get above the tree line, show you what it looks like, and then head back down. Good plan. My ears are getting quite chilly. At first I was trying to get up there, all the way at the cross, it's about right there. But now I think we're just gonna try to get above the tree line. We're almost there. All right, let's keep moving. All right, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this view. I'm above the tree lines, I get to see the lake. And look how beautiful. And it's so peaceful. I can hear cows in the distance. I can hear some waterfalls that are over there. Now time to head down and find some lunch. It's a very rocky path. I'm absolutely in love with these fall colors. Like, I've never done Europe in fall before, and I didn't realize like these types of trees change colors. But like, look at these oranges and yellows. Super pretty. Definitely is making me very grateful for this opportunity to come out early. What people don't realize is like, while we travel, it's not all about the on snow stuff, right? That's usually all we have time for, is we don't get to explore a ton, and it's very hard to like find the time and the energy to, especially after, you know, a 3-hour training session. You come back, it's lunch, and then, you know, you need to like wax your board, tune your board. You want some time to like chill in there, reset. But I'm trying to make a point this year to have some more me time, whether it's going for walks or crocheting or something like that, just to like get out of my own head a little bit. And I know definitely into the season it's going to be much harder once competitions start, but I'm going to take full advantage of it right now, especially for as nice as the weather is. Doing this also kind of lets me like recenter myself, get out of my own head, stop thinking about everything around snowboarding. Also, it's a little bit of a workout, a little bit of dry land, get the legs moving in different ways. this season I'm gonna try to make more of it while I travel, for sure. Okay, so we are back down to the cows again, and now they're all sitting down chilling, but they're so dang cute. It's really hard to like not love them. They're all like chilling. They're probably all tuckered out because they just keep eating, but it looks like the path goes right by them again. So we're gonna look at the cows one more time while I try not to stand or step in any of these landmines. Hi guys, you haven't moved. Now I head down the rest of the way. Gotta say bye to the cows. They're so stinking cute, but I'm also trying not to scare them. Also, I figured out that one of my favorite things and favorite sounds in Europe while I travel is the sound of the cowbells, whether it's on sheep or goats or on the cows. Just like hearing it on the mountainside, especially at night with the windows open. Chef's kiss. Just like so relaxing, so calming, the perfect white noise. Who needs a fan sound at that point? So relaxing, and I love it. So also, I see 3 black and white cows. That's the most I have ever seen in Europe. Obviously they're huge back home. They're everywhere because the dairy cows, but 3 of them in this pasture here. I might just be like subjective because of the places I've been, and there's probably a lot more all over in this area. It's just I haven't seen them. You tend to see like the brown Swiss cows with like the super fuzzy ears on the side of the road, or like the Highland cows. Those are very popular around here, but that just gives me a little taste of home. I hear a cowbell. It's over there though. I'm going this other way. All right, back on normal road. Time to head down. That was a nice little hike. Felt pretty good. I guess that was my only gate. Just one gate, which makes sense. That means we're almost at the end of the hike. And that's the hike. We're back on asphalt, back down by the lake. And there's my hike on my off day. A little bit of brain thoughts, a little bit of taking you along the way. Got to see some fun animals, fun sights. Also remember to like and subscribe, and make sure you can follow along on our journey. Thanks guys, see you next time.